YouTube family, what's good? What's good? It's Lee for Lee Fitness Spirituality, Tarot, and Astrology. And for y'all who don't know me, let me just keep it 100. I'm a type of astrologer. I live in the moment. I don't do things to fix shit up. I just do things in the moment, man. And I'm laying here on the couch and I'm like, man, I was looking on Facebook just now and it prompted me to do this video, Love Part 2, because I want to talk about people who have this vision of the perfect person in your head, okay? The people who got that person in your head, the one who you waiting for, that perfect man, that perfect woman, that person right there is your downfall. And that person right there is never coming, okay? It's never coming. Because what people fail to realize is you can't see love. You can't see it. And we have been trained to see love. And love is not a physical thing. As I said in Love Part 1, you cannot see love. And I'm going to say this to every person in the world. As soon as you see love, you're taking a chance. Because what you're looking at is, and what's actually happening is, you are in love with what you're looking at. That is not love. Okay? And I put myself in that situation 2 times, as I told you guys before. I thought I saw, emphasizing on saw, the perfect woman. But what we do not realize is there are different forms of love. There is the love of sight. So when you see somebody, you're just looking at them, you're like, oh, that person, oh, he's so handsome, she's so cute. But that is not emotional love. And that's the love we're talking about. We're talking about emotional love. Okay? You cannot see that. And when you fall in love with what you see and equate that as love, this is where the disappointment comes in. Because you're falling in love with a physical thing. You're not falling in love with the actual thing, which is emotional love. Because emotional love is the highest love there is. And if you do not have emotional love, and all you have is physical and mental love, then how do you care about each other? Because the emotion is the caring part. And most of us do not want to become emotionally attached to people. We don't. Our relationships are codependent. A lot of us live with people because they're good people and they pay their bills. And I'll settle for that. That's as good as I can get. And they think they're getting away with that. But they're not getting away with it because their life is miserable and not happy. There's so many women out here settling for anything. There's so many men out here settling for anything. Because they do not want to deal with their emotions. So they'll settle for anything to not deal with that. And we cannot duck emotions. I keep telling people that. You can't duck emotions. You can't. There's a lot of things you can duck. But we cannot duck emotions. We can't. We can't do it. So just understand that when you're trying to duck emotions, you're just moving further and further away from your relationship goal because emotions are a part of the game. And it took me a long time to learn that. I didn't want to deal with emotions. Let me just tell you this. And this is some real game. And a lot of people might not like what I'm about to say, but this is just my philosophy. before you label somebody a cheater, okay, you have to make sure all of your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed, because people will always say cheating is a choice. There's no reason for cheating. There's a reason for everything. There's a reason for everything. Whether you agree with that or not is irrelevant. The truth is, there's a reason for everything. Okay? You can fall in love with somebody who does not fulfill your needs, and you're emotionally attached to this person. But there's certain aspects of them that you may not like. You love them, but you're not in love with them. And that's another story. Being in love with somebody and loving somebody is two different things. But people don't even know that. Because, see, listen, you cannot be in love with somebody if you don't love yourself. That's superficial. And there's a lot of people like that. They love other people and don't love themselves. That's like the worst. Those people are miserable. But y'all get what I'm saying. But listen, next week we got the Capricorn New Moon, New Beginnings, on the 13th at 12 midnight. All right, 12 midnight, Capricorn New Moon. That is going to be a great moon for everybody to set your intentions, because that is the moon of your career and your long-term goals, your popularity, your image, the rich and famous. Hey, you better put your affirmations in everybody at that moon. I don't know anybody that don't want manifestations in their career and long-term goals. That moon also represents your father, men. So there could be issues or new beginnings there with men or fathers, especially with women. Men, fathers, and masculinity and authority figures. Okay, so people who are in have controlling boyfriends or controlling men around them, there could be issues there, okay? There could be beginnings there, or there could be endings there. I don't know. You know your situation, okay? So, guys, listen, all the information will be in the video. Birth natal charts are free. But I just want to tell you guys, listen, you can't see love. You can't. Every time you say, ooh, that's the perfect person for me, it's going to be probably the worst person for you, because love comes from the inside out, not from the outside in. And when you're loving the outside before you even know the inside, 9 times out of 10, it's never good. It's always a full moon. It's going to come in and give you the business. All right? So, guys, birth natal charts are free. Again, all the information will be in the information box. If you haven't joined my YouTube page, please give me some love. I love you guys. Make sure, guys, because some people told me they weren't getting the notifications. Listen, when you hit subscribe, hit the bell up top with the little ringy thing on there so you can be notified, okay? Because they will not notify you if you just subscribe, okay? One love.